Thanks for checking us out. Another No BS video. I don't know whether they call these updates or tutorials or tips or I don't know what you call them, but thank you for stopping by, checking out maybe our chat, our social media chat. I'm Kevin Mason from Intensity Media, but you saw the intro, so you already know that. Today we're talking about, well, it's a term you may not be familiar with. It was a term that I don't know if we created it. I hadn't heard it until midway through my career, and one of my bosses was using the term a lot for radio, and the term was called benchmark. And what we used benchmark for is, and we were talking about morning shows, and with the benchmark feature, every day if you did the impossible question or a certain thing of trivia, or you had the Nashville news reporter come in, you always had them at the exact same time. That was a benchmark. Whenever we did contests at the radio station I worked at, we were a 12 songs in a row without commercial station, so we always did everything at 12 after the hour. So if we kicked off a contest, the first time to learn about the contest was at 7:12 in the morning. That became a benchmark. And when it comes to social media, you don't have to be a media personality. You can be an artist, you can be an accountant, whatever it is. You want to have benchmarks. You want to have things that people look forward to, that people expect from you. I don't care if you're I've got buddies who are in radio who do a great job of today in rock and roll history. Today in country music history. We do one with Intensity Media that I've done through Instagram that I'm having some good success with. I use the theory every day is special, and today is special. Today is, and every day is a little bit different. It could be Underwear Day, it could be National Nude Day, it could be National Cheese Souffle Day. I mean, nearly almost every day of the year has a special quote-unquote holiday attached to it, not just your main holidays. So we honor National Cherry Cheesecake Day or National Pasta Day, and there are some crazy ones. I mean, Black Forest Cake Day. Lobster Newburg has a day. Go figure. But what's funny is the interaction we get when we just tell everybody to have a happy Lobster Newburg or National Lobster Newburg Day is interesting. It's become a benchmark, and what we do is we try to find the right time so everybody sees it about the same time, or they know where to expect it in their timeline. I do a daily podcast, a 60-second, just kind of a little commentary podcast, just my life and how I view life and how I think about things. Not that I'm anybody special. I just do it because, number one, I can. I have the tools, I have the equipment, and I have the desire. You can find that at masonminute.com. But I deliver it every morning online at 6:45. I found that because I delivered at 6:45 Central Time, it hits the timeline just right for my friends on the East Coast. It's not too early for my friends on the West Coast. So if you see it through Facebook, when it posts to Facebook, whether it posts to Twitter, or just when it goes live, if you've got our website bookmarked, you're going to find it about 6:45, 7:15 on the weekends, by the way. I took time to find out the times on that. So I've created benchmarks. So you pretty much know every morning, 6:45, you can almost set your clock to it. Boom, that little Mason Minute podcast is going to show up. So I think we need to consider, setting benchmarks for ourselves when it comes to social media. As I tell most artists, we've talked about the, 3 times a day thing. Maybe one of those is a benchmark. I've got a buddy of mine who does, he walks his dog every morning and he takes a picture for Instagram of just the trees, of the sky, of his walk, of just in general. What's funny is I know where he lives and he's showing you his neighborhood without showing you where he lives. He's pretty generic. You never see a building in it. You never see an address. You just see trees and sky and sunshine and grass, and he gets great response to it. And everybody comes to expect his, visibility when he's out walking the dog. Think in terms of your benchmarks. Think of what you can create, some content that people will want to keep coming back to, no matter what site it is. Whether it's a benchmark video that every Sunday you do a YouTube cover song video, or whether it's Wednesdays or whatever it is, create your little social media benchmarks to have people know they're always going to have social media contact, always going to have social media content from you at a specific time or a specific day or a specific benchmark in their week. It's almost like an appointment, if you will. So think about benchmarks. You may not be familiar with the term, but if you think about creating regular content that is consistent, that is whatever it is, kind of helps describe who you are. Another no BS social media update or blog or post or video next week. See you.